RuneScape is a game where there are many sources of items. From bossing, to skilling, to minigames, but nothing is more exciting than opening a treasure chest. From endgame chests everybody dreams of, to forgotten chests that nobody knows, chests exist all throughout RuneScape. In this series, I aim to answer one simple question. Can you complete every raid in RuneScape with your only source of items being from chests? Jagex love updating chests, but this time Varlamore has ruined everything about my account. Well, everything that I've been planning towards at least. With the new perilous moons existing, barrows is no longer my best in slot gear for raiding. Now it's but a stepping stone towards the new offensive armor offered from the new chests. And with the quest requiring hunter, we have had to change our entire account's game plan. As we still need gear for the new content though, let's go see if we can get lucky at barrows first. Ooh, this Guthan's War Spear that I got at the end of last episode is really putting in work. My runs are almost always complete just as the minigame teleport timer is coming off cooldown, so I can get nearly 3 runs an hour now. It's a lot better than the Adamant Scimitar. We've still got to play a bit of chicken with Darok though. First chest of the episode, never lucky. I'm probably going to stay until we hit at least 1 item, I think. I guess sometimes we don't have to play chicken. We play brick instead. And there's number 2. Number 3, number 4, 9? Man, we're never, ever, ever lucky, are we? I've been bringing the prayer potions we got from the rogues chest in case we get Arim or Carol tunnels. We've used quite a few already, so I'm trying to conserve some for the future. One of the methods that I'm using to conserve is to try force spawning Arim or Carol near a door in the crypts, so I can flinch them in the tunnels. This saves both food and prayer pots, but it does add like 5 minutes to every run. 12, 13, oh, for God's sake. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention to my runes at all. I've just used up all of my fire runes that we've got on the account, and I've already used up all my air runes as well. I can still cast earth spells so I can finish this run, but I think I need to have a think about how to more easily obtain runes on here. Number 19 of the video. Oh, we didn't get an item, but I did get an elite clue. Is this the first one on my account? Can we do it though? Oh, well, it's right here. Let's just go and see if we can do it. Nope, no shot. No shot at all. Drop. Oh my God, finally. I've been waiting so long for you, Mr. Gravedigger. It's been a while, so let me explain my reaction to Leo here. For many quests, including the new Perilous Moons and Recipe for Disaster, we need fishing levels. And to train fishing, we've got to lamp from level 4 to 5. However, as genies and dunces are not chests, Leo's our only random event that can offer us experience lamps. But to start obtaining them, we need to complete 5 Leo random events first. And that's Leo number 4 completed, just 3 more to go until we can finally unlock fishing on the account. Barrows number 21. Oh my God, an Arim's top. Oh, finally, but this kind of sucks. We only just managed to equip our Dagonhide robe top, and this just like outclasses it in virtually everywhere. So an Arim skirt would have been better. Oh well, I'm happy. That's Barrows item number 3, baby. We actually got a gear upgrade. Can we get the back-to-back? Before that though, let's go back to back-end development by talking about today's video sponsor, boot.dev. Boot.dev is a learning tool to help you master back-end development from start to finish using the Python and Go programming languages. It fully gamifies the experience, making the content easily digestible whilst also motivating you with rewards and quests, giving you a fun way to keep track of your learning progress. As the most effective way to learn to code is to make sure that you're never bored. With a live compilation tool and a hands-on approach, this is an amazing way to start learning programming. There's even an integrated AI mascot called Boots that can help walk you through your thought process, asking questions that can help lead you to a solution rather than giving you the answer itself. I'm a software developer myself, and I genuinely wish I had something like boot.dev when I was first learning to code. So if you want to gamify your learning, earn achievements as you learn, and claim rewards for succeeding, click the link in my description box and use the code Tellacon to get 25% off your first payment. And yep, that even includes the yearly plan. Thanks to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. No, never lucky. Now that we've actually hit an item, let's talk about our little rune situation. As we can't use normal shops, currently our best method of obtaining runes is the Dorgish Khan medium chests. But they're not super consistent for obtaining a specific rune, especially if we want elemental, as we go through them so quickly. We'll need a lot of elemental runes not only for barrows but also raids in the future, and because of this I want to unlock a better method that can specifically target elemental runes. And that method will be unlocked by completing the feud quest, as it unlocks a chest we can now take full advantage of with our enormous cash stack. So I quickly collected the items we need for the quest, such as these leather gloves, and then cracked on with it. Somehow my almighty chest power made a villager just disappear? What the fuck? And then I promptly completed the quest, obtaining 15,000 thieving XP and dropping all of our illegal items. With the quest complete, Ali will now start selling caskets of runes. People might remember this minigame as the Rune Sudoku minigame, but basically you complete a Sudoku and then Ali will crack open a casket and sell you all of the runes inside. Which kinda sucks considering you do all of the work to get inside of it. Alongside the Lumbridge chest, this is one of the only other shops we can actually use in the game, because all of the shop stock comes directly from the casket of runes beside Ali. Completing a Sudoku every time to access a few runes is kind of annoying, but luckily there is another option. Instead of completing a Sudoku every time, we can instead choose to either force the lock open, which is easier at a higher strength level, or to pick the lock, which is easier at a higher thieving level. As you can see, each time we pick the lock open, we get offered various amounts of each elemental rune. Failing will drain the respective level, but as our thieving is higher, we can just continuously try picking the lock, buying the runes, rinse and repeat. And a little while later, there's 3,000 of each elemental rune. So without ever needing to worry about runes again, we went back to barrows, opened chest after chest, hit 50 kill count, and unfortunately got no more uniques. With the recently released Varlamore on the horizon, it's now time to work on unlocking the skills we need to unlock the Perilous Moons. This dungeon will give us better gear than barrows, meaning this is our new goal for raids gear. But to unlock it, we require two skills that are currently locked: Fishing and Hunter. For 20 fishing, as mentioned earlier, we're reliant on 3 more Leos, so that's just hopefully going to happen naturally, but for Hunter it's a different story entirely. As a chest locked account, we have almost no methods to train Hunter at all. We did obtain box traps from the Isle of Souls dungeon chest, and we can bait them, which means we can use chest resources to hunt. However, as Eagle's Peak doesn't unlock a chest, we can't even set up a box trap. This means our only way to train Hunter is birdhouses. Now I'm sure anyone with an Iron Man's familiar, but birdhouses are located on Fossil Island and are an excellent way to passively train Hunter. Birdhouses can be created with a log and a clockwork, then are placed on a birdhouse spot, and then baited with various amounts of seeds. In theory this is all great, but being chest locked there are 2 glaring issues here: clockwork and seeds. A clockwork's created on a crafting table 2 in your player-owned house at level 25 construction, but we still only have level 1 construction, so this is something that we will need to work on. We also have virtually 0 seeds currently, and none of the chests we've looted so far have a consistent way to obtain them at all. So those are our new goals to progress this account: seeds and construction. Now, I believe Jagex recently added this minecart and they took away the favor requirement, which means I think we can use this. So if we go to like Shazion West, it does work. Oh my god, look at that. We can travel across Zaya really easily and the stone chests are just here. That is awesome. Now, having a lockpick helps with this chest a lot. If we take a look at this graph, this line is for no lockpick and this line is for having a lockpick. Lockpicks can't break here, so there's no harm done in taking one at all. To get to stone chests, we simply board our favourite ginger, go to mulch, and then run up here into any of these caverns. Anyone that kills Lizardman Shamans will be familiar with this place, but anyone who's not been here might not even know that these chests exist. The best thing about these chests is we don't have to hop worlds to loot them, and at 280 thieving XP a chest they're pretty good. The bad thing is the teleporting. When you fail to loot the chest, you have a 1 in 8 chance of being teleported up to the lizard men and be promptly poisoned, which can be annoying. so subscribe to my channel to make me feel a little bit better. The drops here aren't actually anything special. We can get a Xerix Talisman, which is otherwise only dropped by Lizardmen and Lizardman Shamans, and while this is a pretty useful item as it allows us to teleport around Zeah easily, it won't actually help us with unlocking Varlamore or completing the content there. Otherwise, we get basic loot like bolt tips, coins, and Lizardman fangs used to charge the Xerix Talisman, so why are we actually here? Well, as we just spoke about, we need seeds to actually level up our hunter using birdhouses, and this chest is the only chest that can give us seeds consistently. There's a 1 in 20 chance of hitting the seeds table, and there are many attainable seeds. But this is going to be our bread and butter for birdhouses. There's also a chance for multiple gear upgrades here, as they do drop medium clues at a rate of 1 in 100. These clues can give us 1 of 5 boot upgrades, all of which are better than our lousy hand boots. We can also get our first cape with stats, a god cape, and potentially even a blessing for our ammo slot. So stone chests are actually super spicy for us. Oh yeah, they also drop Xerician fabric. Normally you'd bring a needle and thread along to make Xerician robes to craft an experience, but being chest locked, we don't have access to thread at all. Well, kind of. Welcome to Fun Chest Facts. Did you know there's one super obscure location that actually allows us to get thread? Well, in the southern part of the Science District in Lasar, requiring Desert Treasure 2 to access, there's an obscure chest with no drop table on the wiki. And this chest actually drops thread. This chest has many unknowns, and one of them is these weird chat messages that you get where something is talking to you or you're getting a weird feeling. After a while, you get teleported into this room with ghosts that attack you in a multi-combat area, and you try leaving and then you come back and they say you can't leave, and it's just like an infinite cycle of hell. Maybe it's a good thing we can't complete Desert Treasure 2 yet and go and get this thread. First inventory banked. We're actually building up some seeds. Unfortunately, birdhouses require 10 of most seeds, so we don't even have enough to do 1 yet. Oh, we can't even complete our first clue. I got excited then. Oh, and there's the Xerix Talisman. Okay, this is super cool. We can put our Lizardman fangs into it to turn it green, and then we can rub it to teleport to various places in Zeah. One of the teleports is Shazian, which is quite close to the stone chest, so if we don't want to use Games Necklace charges, we now do have another option. There's another one! We can actually dismantle duplicates into 100 Lizardman fangs, so we'll have this thing fully charged in no time. Ooh, a Snapdragon Seed! It'll grow big and strong and be used to give birth to many super restores in the future. And that's 4 clues on the floor. Jagex recently released an update that made clue scrolls last a whole hour on the ground. So clue jugglings become infinitely easier, meaning that our completion rate should go way up. Let's see if we can get some upgrades. Well, I managed 2 caskets in 3 clues. I'll save this other clue for the next juggle as our completion chance without backup clues is kinda slim. Are we ready? Boom. Oh, wait, this is actually good. A god cape's actually on my list of upgrades. I actually need this. I mean, like, it sucks because the chest on my back might be thematic, but unfortunately it doesn't give any stats, so this is a huge upgrade. Can we follow it up with some boots? Never lucky. And with that inventory, we finally have our first stack of 10 seeds, meaning we can actually bait 1 birdhouse. It did take over 1,000 stone chests though, which means this 1 birdhouse took us over 6 hours. But it will be absolutely massive to be able to start Hunter. And there we go, an entire thieving level just on stone chests. That is wild. We've currently got 5 medium clues on the floor, so after this inventory we'll probably go and tackle those. Back-to-back clues, you don't see that often, and we can do them both. Look at this. Okay, 7 clues on the floor, full inventory. Let's go and start getting these done. We have an hour of them on the floor, so we should be fine here, and we can get up to 7 caskets. Let's see how many we actually get. Number 1, number 2, 3, and we're finishing on 4. Not bad. Can we get lucky? Lunar Isle teleports. They're cool, but we can't even do the quest to freaking use them. Nothing. Oh, a blessing. That's on our list. That's 2 out of 3 upgrades gotten from medium clues. Like, it's not much, but prayer will go a long way when we don't get any prayer potions. And finally, bleh. Ooh, Rana Seed. Yoink. Oh, another one. 88 thieving. Nothing unlocked. Oh my god, yep, definitely my first one. That is a 1 in 20,960 drop rate. That is crazy. I don't know if we're ever gonna get a use for it, but we will be starting farming soon, and hey, you know, who knows? Well, I think I went a little bit overboard here. I've got 14 clue scrolls on the floor, primed and ready. This clue scroll juggling update does crazy things to a snowflake, man. I didn't want to bore you with actually doing the clue scroll, so let's get right to the good stuff. We did only manage 6 clues in this batch, but say 6 caskets is 6 caskets. That's not boots. Ooh, we have got a fire battle staff though, which is technically better than what we're currently using. Oh no, these are not good. Not at all. Well, let's have a change of scenery for our last casket and see if we can get a little bit more lucky. And the last casket is... I mean, at least we got some drip. Look at how cute I look. 89 thieving? No. There's a system update in 23 minutes. I'm an idiot. Do these stay do these stay through updates? Oh, I might have really screwed up here. I'm gonna have to go do as many clues as I can just in case. I need to pick the fastest steps. This one is fairly quick. I'm going all out here. I'm using energy potions. We are desperate. Okay, casket number 1. Casket number 2. I don't need this right now. Oh my god, that's a quick one. No. Oh, thank god we can do it. And there we go. Casket number 3. We've still got over 10 clues on the floor. Let's hope the update doesn't delete them. Okay, we salvaged 3 caskets. The game is back up. Let's see if our clues actually survived or not. I am not that hopeful. Oh my god. Wait, they're there. Oh my actual god. Right. I don't want to go through that stress again, so let's get as many of these done as we can now, and we'll do a lovely little casket opening to celebrate. Well, this is the moment of truth. 16 juggled clues turn into 7 caskets. Can we hit the boots? Boom. No, but we got some nice drip. And unfortunately, no boots still. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the boots, but in 4,777 stone chests, we got quite a lot of seeds. And that brings us on to the next part of this account. We want to unlock Hunter by unlocking Construction so we can then unlock Varlamore and enjoy all of the juicy chests it has to offer. Unlocking birdhouses also unlocks us another useful skill, woodcutting. Birdhouses can drop birds' nests that then give acorns, meaning that we could grow our own oak tree and finally level woodcutting up for some quest requirements, such as progressing the Recipe for Disaster quest line and getting some glove upgrades. In other words, birdhouses are the key to everything. Currently, we have literally no logs in the bank, and to start construction we need to use regular logs, which we unfortunately cannot cut from trees. So we've got to go back to our handy dandy place of camdozel mining. Let's have some fun. We have got an adamant pickaxe upgrade since last time, which is actually going to be really useful. We should speed it up quite a lot. I always get comments about this, so let's bank all my armor to conserve some run energy. Last time we did this, we had a mithril pickaxe. Now we've got an adamant, so hopefully that speeds it up quite a lot. And now we've got the smithing level to do the barronite deposits. We can bring a hammer with us and just do them all in the same inventory, no more banking required. And there's a mining level. These are actually much more important than you'd expect because we have Tombs of a Mascot to do, and the higher mining level, the easier the pre-Arca room is gonna be. Number 60. And there is 15,000 shards once again. That's 20 runs in the vault, so you know what we need to do. We've been through this before, so I'm not going to explain it in detail again, but essentially we just run in, have 1 minute to collect chests, and get out. And after hours of mining, our spoils are 52 simple lockboxes, 11 elaborate lockboxes, and 1 on lockbox. The simpler the best for us, dropping high quantities of both logs and oak logs, so let's see what we get. Let's open up the boring ones first. They just drop a few planks. We got literally nothing. Thanks, game. Okay, we're getting some logs now. We are getting some logs. The soft clay will come in handy too, as it's a decent way for us to train crafting for now. So this is a win. Okay, final 6. Oh, Jesus Christ, 27 in the last 6? That's huge. We ended up with 123 regular logs and 103 oak logs. I genuinely think that's enough for 25 construction, so let's go and nab ourselves this crafting table too. I'm now somewhat of a rich man getting all this juicy GP from chests, so taking our GP and logs to the sawmill, we can now process all of our logs into planks. As all the resources do come from chests and there's no other benefits to the sawmill, we're free to use it as much as we want. To start construction with chairs, we do require both a saw and nails. Now, we obtain nails through ogre coffins, but we haven't got that many. But we can simply use our ores and then use the smithing skill to make some more nails. For a saw though, it's actually impossible to obtain one from a chest or with our restrictions. But back in episode 1, a saw was one of my only 2 exceptions on this account. So luckily, past Teller put construction on the table for future Teller. I believe this is enough planks to unlock the use of oak planks, so let's save the rest of the logs in case we need them in the future. And here we are in our lovely home. We got logs from Camdozel, nails from ogre coffins, and coins from various other chests. And now it all finally comes together and we can train construction on the account for the first time ever by building ourselves some chairs. And there's the first construction level a minute. I believe we need 15 to unlock our first piece of oak furniture. Okay, that's the first inventory done. We got 6 construction, but we're nearly out of steel nails, so I might need to go and get some more. Yeah, we're probably gonna need some more nails. Luckily for us, we have a load of bars in the bank, and we have the smithing level to turn these into nails so we can obtain them without going back to the annoying ogre coffins. At 15 nails a bar, this should actually fly. I think I'll just do 1 inventory here and save the rest of my bars in case we need them in the future. 345 nails, surely that's enough. And there's 15 construction. I think we can do oak now. There we go, oak planks obtained. So we built a workshop in our house, which means we have a tool space, and a tool space will be the bread and butter of almost everything. We can only build a tool space 1 for now, but as you can see, it has a hammer and a saw, which we already have, shears that are essentially useless, but it also gets a chisel. Now, because we built this using supplies from chests, anything in the tool store is actually usable, meaning with this chisel, we can finally cut gems, and we have a lot of them. We can't get the other levels of this tool store right now, and while 2 and 3 aren't really that useful, Tool Store 4 offers us crafting molds, which is our only way to obtain them. And being able to make our own ring of dueling specifically would be amazing, as they're the hardest to obtain currently. Tool Store 5's really where it all comes together though. Tool Store 5 contains pretty much every farming tool, meaning we can finally unlock farming as a skill. And we used all of our soft clay from Camdozel to make plant pots, so we can even plant trees. And in no time at all, there is 25 construction. We can now make a Tool Store 2 and a crafting table 2, which was our goal all along. So here we are, we can build the crafting table 1, it's beautiful, and the crafting table 2, wait, oh shit, we need molten glass? Oh, I completely forgot about that. And there is only one way to obtain molten glass on a chest locked account, and it's not exactly going to be easy. I guess we're raiding a lot sooner than we expected.